Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to ATN Bangla. This is Shafi Akbi with the news. First, CCP headlines. 4 people sentenced to death in rape and killing case of college student Rupa in Tangail. Another given 7 years in jail. No election keeping Khaleda Zia in jail, warns BNP. Human chain stage across the country demanding her release. It would be irrational to think the jail as Gulshan residence, says Obaidul Qadir to BNP. And Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, now in Italy, had an audience with Pope Francis in Vatican City. Now on to the details. 4 people have been awarded death sentence in the case relating to gang rape and killing of Tangail college student Zakia Sultana Rupa on a running bus at Madhupur. Another accused was given 7 years in jail. Additional District and Session Judge of Tangail and Judge of Anti-Child Repression Tribunal Abul Mansur Mia pronounced the verdict of the sensational case this morning. Expressing satisfaction at the verdict, the relatives of the deceased demanded early execution of the judgment. However, the plaintiff counsel said they will appeal in the higher court against the verdict. In August 25th last year, transport workers gang raped and killed the victim on her way to Mymensingh from Bogra and threw the body in Madhupur forest. BNP has warned that no election would be held in the country, keeping BNP chairperson Begum Khaleda Zia in jail. Senior leaders, including Party Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir, made the warning at a human chain stage in front of the National Press Club, demanding release of the party chairperson. They said BNP would take part in the next election by freeing Khaleda Zia and establishing an election time assisting government. Meanwhile, BNP leaders and workers demanded release of the party chairperson through holding human chains across the country. The program at Lokhipur was disrupted owing to chase by police, and 6 party activists were detained from there. In Jhalokati, 3 people were injured in police baton charge. From a similar human chain held in front of party's Chittagong office, threat of mass movement was given if Begum Zia is not released immediately. Similar programs were held peacefully in various districts including Jamalpur, Netrokona, Kumilla and Noakhali. Awami League General Secretary and Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obaidul Qadir has said it would be irrational to think the jail as Gulshan residence. He made the comment after naming the Cox's Bazar Teknaf Road as Shohid ATM Zafar Alam Arakan Road and opening of the gate today. Obaidul Qadir said BNP itself is responsible for its present sufferings. Later, he visited Rohingya camp in Ukhia. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, now in Italy to attend the annual session of Board of Directors of IFAD, had an audience with Pope Francis at the Vatican City. During the visit, at the invitation of the Pope, the Prime Minister had a meeting with Secretary of State Cardinal Pietro Parolin of the Vatican City. Later, Sheikh Hasina visited the Sistine Chapel and St. Peter's Basilica. The Executive Director of World Food Programme David Baisel is due to meet the Bangladesh Prime Minister in Rome this afternoon local time. The Prime Minister arrived in Rome yesterday on a 4-day visit to Italy to attend the annual Governing Council meeting of the International Fund for Agricultural Development IFAD at the invitation of its President Gilbert F. Hongbo. Sheikh Hasina will deliver her keynote paper at the meeting beginning tomorrow. On her arrival at Leonardo da Vinci Fiumicino Airport, Sheikh Hasina was taken to Parco dei Principi Grand Hotel. At this time, expatriate Awami League leaders and workers received her. Advocate Masudur Rahman Rontu, valiant freedom fighter and president of Greater Bogra Association Dhaka, has passed away at his chamber at Elephant Road in the capital. Inna lillahi wa inna ilahi rajiun. He was 67. ATN Bangla chairman and advisor of Greater Bogra Association Dhaka, Dr. Mahfuzur Rahman expressed deep shock at his death. Now news from abroad. British Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson has told Myanmar's leader Aung San Suu Kyi that the UN Refugee Agency must be allowed to supervise the return of Rohingya refugees, saying it was clear many were terrified to return home. Talking to newsmen after a bilateral meeting at Naypyidaw, he said the charred homes of devastated Rohingya villages were like nothing he had seen before in his life, after visiting refugee camps in Bangladesh and northern Rakhine state in Myanmar. Boris Johnson demanded so that Rohingyas can return to their own houses instead of staying at temporary shelters after returning from Bangladesh. And that's in the news bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Allah Hafiz.